So hi guys, my name is Victoria and I'm a Russian, and I wanted to talk about those two cultures, American and Russian, because I lived in America and I graduated from the high school there. I lived in Seattle and I noticed some differences between those two cultures, and I thought that might be interesting and I could talk about that. So let's get started straight into it. So number one is that probably most of you know that, but Russian dress so fancy everywhere. So for example, today me and my husband, we are going to go for a walk, and just basic walk, and I'm going in this dress. I know that for Americans it's like too fancy, because you would wear it to go to prom or to go for a date or something like that. So yeah, Russian, they do makeup all the time and they dress super fancy when they go everywhere. So number two is that it's about the school system. So for example, if you live in Russia, you cannot choose classes. And when I first came to America, I was really shocked that I can choose what I want to study. So like I chose marketing, I chose some cool classes, right, crafts, so they were really fun. But when you live in Russia, you cannot choose anything, so there is basically one program and you have to follow it. So no freedom in that case. Number three is that in Russia, milk is sold outside of the fridge, and I never saw that in America. So in America, milk is always in the fridge, but in Russia, mostly it's sold outside of the fridge. So I think that's pretty nice. And the next one that I would say is that in Russia there is no free water. So for example, you come to the restaurant and no one will serve you free water. It can cost like up to $10 for a bottle if you come to a really cool restaurant, like super fancy. If you come to a basic one, it will cost like about $5, I think, for a bottle, $5, but no one will serve it for free. So I think that's a big plus to American restaurants and stuff. Also, I would say that in Russia, everything is included in price. So for example, when I came to the store in America, at first I was really shocked because I didn't expect that there would be tax, you know. And when you are like talking to a cashier and she says, like, for example, you think that you will pay about $10, but in reality you pay $15, and you did not expect it because, and I still don't know how to count the tax, because I know that it's different for different products and you cannot actually understand how much you will pay in reality, right? But in Russia, everything is included in price and you always know how much you will pay. And the next one is oh my god, I forgot this word, I have to Google it. Taps, yeah? The taps, TV. What are they? Taps, tips, oh my god. So yeah, so there are tips, and in America I know that it's always about like 10% from your order, and you always have to pay from 10 till 20%. If you really like the service, you pay about 20% tips, and in Russia it is not like that. So for example, you cannot, you can just give no tips at all, and that would be totally okay, but mostly we give about 10%, and 10% would be like maximum from the order. So yeah, so I think it's much better to live in America and work as a waiter there. So yeah, so I think that's it for today, and so that's what I understood as Russian after a year in America. I think there are a lot of differences, and I really want to talk about those two great cultures and those two great nations, and just to kind of make you change your vision about Russians. We do smile, we don't drink vodka, and we're also great people. So I will tell you just about our culture. So stay tuned and have a good day. Bye bye.